Hey, Kevin here. Hope you're enjoying the episode.
Hey, who are you talking to, Kevin?
Listeners of our shows, I also want to let them know that if they're enjoying what we've been doing, they can support us on Patreon.
Oh, Patreon. Were you going to tell them about the early episodes? Also, Patreon-exclusive episodes that can be found there, too?
Well, yeah, I was going to do
yeah, and then there's the other cool stuff, including art, merch for subscribers, like tote bags, hoodies, shirts, mugs.
Yeah, and
Can you believe people could support us for only $5 a month? You're definitely going to mention that, too, right?
I was. Support Supernatural Selection and The Distraction Hole on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Visit patreon.supernaturalselectionpod.com to learn more and get started today. David, have you ever seen Miami Vice? Not the movie, but the show.
Yes, I have.
Okay, I have not watched Miami Vice, but like Mike, I want Secret Galaxy did a video about it, and I watched it, as I do. And Mike told me, hey man, you really need to check out the
In the Air Tonight.
Yeah, the In the Air Tonight scene from Miami Vice, and I watched it, and first off, that show shouldn't... How the fuck you gonna go that hardcore? Secondly, I have seen Heat, I have seen Collateral, and I have seen Manhunter, and that scene is somehow the most Michael Mann shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah, no, like, that's an amazing scene. Like, number one, the song is fucking fantastic.
Oh, God, yeah.
But,
no.
like, yeah, just that combination of, like, that 1980s vibe with that song
yeah.
is so good.
Yeah, you know, the fashion was because it was so goddamn hot, they had to roll up their sleeves and didn't wear socks.
And it inspired a generation.
Yep. Now, what show are we recording again? Hello, and welcome to Supernatural Selection. I'm your host, Kevin. With me this week are Mike the Skeptic. Mike, how are you?
See, that's because we haven't recorded Distraction Hole. We're distracting ourselves, which was the purpose of the show.
Well, we recorded last week.
Distraction Hole?
Yeah, it went up this week.
I wasn't here last.
It was the week before.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a week before. My bad.
Yeah,
it went up this week, though.
No, we should be more consistent with it in like the next couple of weeks. Because I need to discuss King of the Hill.
Next couple of lifetimes.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably just going to end up talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl again. But, yeah, so we've got Mike. Mike, you're doing okay?
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Yes.
And we've got Mr. David Davis. David, how are you?
A little manic. I do not suggest 4 days of consecutive development meetings.
Yeah? How about all them monsters you've been drinking?
My heart's going to explode.
Very true.
As long as you don't get to the point where you're like Fry and, you know,
Coffee. Yeah.
I mean, I think my count this week, if I'm counting Tuesday, I don't think I had a monster on Monday. But from Tuesday to today, I think I've had like 6.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's a lot for somebody that doesn't drink them that often. So, first off, normally we would be doing a scripted episode this week.
Sorry.
But David has got a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to try to read about Atlantis, which means I have to read books about something from ancient Greece written in the 1920s by people that inspired Hitler.
And you decided to make that our problem.
Yes, because it always boils down to anti-Semitism. Anyway, point is, we have another reading episode, which I'm going to rename it. Last time it was Reading Deranged Bow. Welcome to Kevin's Weird-Ass Bookshelf.
Okay.
And I decided I'm gonna read a book at you guys, and you're gonna regret every life choice you have ever made that led to this. So before we get into it, do we have any housekeeping, David?
I cannot think of anything. I know that we just recently did a distraction hole. Hopefully another one in the next couple of weeks. It's definitely the side series right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, we should talk about doing another zine for next year.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
we should.
I think that would be a good idea. We'll work on that. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about this book here. I started collecting weird ass books many years ago, but like I got more serious about it once we started doing the show. So I was going on Etsy and eBay and buying collections of books about the paranormal and the unexplained, and like I've gone to several used bookstores and bought things. And I don't even really look at what I bought. It's kind of like me doing Weekend Weird. I do no research into this. I just buy the books. So, this one in particular, I basically just reached down, grabbed a book, and said, "This is the one." This one is called Aliens Among Us. The astonishing new book from the renowned Ruth Montgomery. Now, this book came out in 1985, so let's put new in quotation marks.
How much cocaine was involved in the creation of this book?
Well, I'm going to read the little byline at the top, and you can guess based on that.
Mm-hmm.
Dazzling true testimony that extraterrestrials are on Earth, about to usher in the New Age.
I'm going to give it a 0.4 Stephen King's worth of cocaine.
Yeah, nobody hits Stephen King levels, but New Age...
Except Stephen King.
Yeah, New Age is capitalized.
How about 80s SNL green room amount of cocaine?
Oh, no, not quite that much. Maybe a bump.
How about Studio, what was it, 54?
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
Studio 54 bathroom stall amount of cocaine.
Dude, this book wouldn't have come out with that much.
Damn.
I'm telling you, like maybe a bump a chapter. But, so let's take a look at some of the periphery here. To start with, on the very inside front cover, don't miss Ruth Montgomery's other thought-provoking books. Born to Heal. Companions Along the Way. Here and Hereafter. Ruth Montgomery, Herald of a New Age. Bitch, you wrote a book called that? Like, for real? You seriously wrote I May Be the Godhead? Anyway, A Search for the Truth. Strangers Among Us. Threshold to Tomorrow. The World Before, and A World Beyond. So, I feel like that kind of sets us up for what's about to happen here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we do episodes about aliens, and we do episodes about woo stuff, and I'm fascinated with the fact that I somehow accidentally found a book where those worlds collide.
So this is what it's like when your worlds collide?
Yes. Now, let me read this very, very first page. Though many space beings, who are only souls like us that inhabit thought worlds, actually incarnate here in the normal fashion, some walk into full-grown bodies. Others are beamed down from spaceships, which are only thought ships that materialize as they enter into this dimension.
Now you said spaceship, not spaceships. Is she doing a singular or plural?
Plural. It's late, and I'm.
Oh
tired
no. Okay, I was like,
yeah.
okay. So if that's the case, then the quality isn't great.
No, trust me. I'll be like, what? But yeah. And still others come here by mental projection. The highest are the ascended masters. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Everybody, are you excited, Mike? We're heading back to the ascended masters.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited, boy. Don't you
Like,
know?
if they keep fucking ascending, how are they coming back?
Well, you know, they're all Daniel Jackson from Stargate SG-1. They just keep getting a new contract. So the masters, who are free from all limitations and can be anywhere they like in an instant. These great old ones, man, it's always Lovecraft, merge into omnipresence and emerge wherever they like through the simplest technique of identification. Anyone who can grasp what is about to be discussed is getting a glimpse into his own future. That's amazing. You know, I'm glad that, like, it already has jumped into that shit we talked about last time. So
I hate this already.
I know. No, it's terrible. Like I said, from 1985. Now, I thought, hey, I should read the foreword. And then I saw that the foreword is 23 fucking pages. Dude, okay, the foreword is 23 pages. Chapter 1 is 6 pages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I'm going to read from the contents, and you guys can tell me which chapter you'd like me to read from first.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, also, one of the things we're going to be talking about here is called walk-ins. Have we talked about walk-ins before?
I don't think so.
Sounds familiar, but I don't recall us actually, like, discussing them.
Okay, the basic idea is a walk-in is like an alien just walking mentally into your body and taking over.
Mm-hmm.
It's not channeling where like someone's talking through
It's a
you.
hijacking.
Yes, it's like what was the one with the
possession.
the
It's
Yithians?
But it's
I can't even remember right now, dude.
Shadow Out of Time. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
it's possession, but instead of a demon, it's an alien.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the reason you get walk-ins is because you have an open mind.
Well, yeah, and you got to put a screen door on that bitch.
The reason you get walk-ins is you have the "We're now open" sign, turned over.
That's true. This is what you get walk-ins when you sun your perineum. So,
When I worked at Dairy Queen, we had a walk-in cooler.
oh, you son of a bitch. All right, so, contents. Chapter 1, Unidentified Flying Objects. Chapter 2, Channelers and Abductees. Chapter 3, Contactees. God damn it. Chapter 4, Walk-ins from Sirius.
I'm sorry, like that. You got to do that one.
Okay, let me go through the others, and y'all can be thinking about afterwards.
So
Okay.
is that Sirius satellite radio
Sure. It's Howard Stern.
or Yahoo Sirius?
Chapter 5, Close Encounters. Chapter 6, Planetary Travels. Chapter 7, The Arcturus Connection. Chapter 8, Philosophy from Arcturus. Chapter 9, Frederick's Arcturan Friends. And Chapter 10, Mission to Maui.
Like the Hawaiian island?
Yes.
That doesn't seem very supernatural to me.
It
I was
sounds like an
gonna
Adam
say-
Sandler excuse for a vacation, but David?
No, that's fair, yeah. No, I was going to say I would start with Chapter 4 because it deals with walk-ins and we haven't really had a chance to discuss them.
Sure.
And then what was the one Sirius? It was
That was walk-ins.
Oh, I could have
Walk-ins
sworn there
from
was another
Sirius.
one.
Nope. The rest of it is Arcturus.
Oh, Arcturus, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so I feel like a good spread would probably be the walk-ins, Arcturus, and then that last one, Mission to Maui or something.
Okay. Mike, you okay with that?
Sure.
You got any? Okay. All right. Let's see. So, walk-ins from Sirius, page 67. It's like a Find Your Fate book. But your fate is going to be pain. So, chapter 4, walk-ins from Sirius. Sirius, the heavenly body that the guides identified as the previous abode of Joyce Updike. What? Apparently possesses qualities that develop some highly unusual personalities. Known as the Dog Star in the constellation Canis Major, it is the brightest star in the firmament. Oh, great. We're going with firmament. And more than 20 times as luminous as our own sun. During the course of writing this book, the guides specifically named 2 other individuals who, they said, had conjoined on Sirius between Earth lives and who returned directly from there, this time as walk-ins. Certainly to me, at least, their remarkable talents seem unearthly, so let us consider their cases separately. All right. We all got that?
Yeah, a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, because this is some life and death shit. This will help you. I don't know how. So, Charlotte King of Sacramento, California. Go fucking figure. Fucking goddamn.
Fucking Sacramento.
Man, they mentioned Shirley MacLaine in the foreword, and I was like, oh, God.
Jesus.
Remember when Shirley MacLaine was going concern with this kind of shit?
Mm-hmm.
A bit.
Yeah. And then she was in Mars Attacks. Okay. Charlotte King of Sacramento, California is a human seismograph. Far more accurately than any of our advanced scientific equipment, she is able to detect impending earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, specifically the time of the disaster, and pinpoint the locale. She can also, while blindfolded, correctly ascertain faults in the Earth's crust so that precautions may be taken. Hey guys, remember in 1985 when that woman showed up and we didn't have to worry about earthquakes anymore?
No. I just remember her like putting her hand on the ground, shaking violently all by herself, and she took on the earthquake and it never happened.
God damn it, she turned it into a spirit bomb. She has repeatedly demonstrated this ability to the bafflement of geologists and other scientists.
Yeah, they're baffled how, someone could actually say this nonsense.
They're sitting here going, who let this woman in?
Who's this crazy bitch?
Having been thoroughly tested by physicists at the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA.
The EPA has plenty of physicists on staff, I tell you.
What were the tests?
Oh, yeah, what's 2 + 2? 6.
Did
Great.
they put her in like a room and like ask her to say like when she felt like the room was gonna shake? What fucking tests?
I don't know. As well as by scientists at the U.S. Government Bureau of Standards, the Neurology Health Center in Portland, which I would totally send this woman to a neurologist.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Western Thermographic Laboratory in California, the Institute of Applied Physiology and Medicine in Seattle, and the Sacramento State University in California.
What the fuck were they testing for?
I'm guessing a brain tumor. Now, the EPA, like for real, tested this woman. Now, I want to point out they have not said the results of any of these tests.
Well, yeah.
She was tested. They found she was an idiot. So, anyway, fuck. Charlotte has predicted the exact dates and time of all the recent eruptions of Mount St. Helens. That was one. That was one at this point, 5 years ago from the time this book came out. Besides some 300 California earthquakes since 1979. Official government records kept on her predictions reveal 85% accuracy on earthquakes and 100% on volcanic activity worldwide. How do you think she did that?
I don't fucking know.
I think she
so stupid.
I think she licked a pumice stone. Mike, how about you?
I've correctly guessed every Kentucky Derby winner for the last 50 years.
Mike, you're 48?
Yeah, but when I was like 5, I guessed 10 of the past without never knowing the results. So.
And being unable to speak, you guessed when you were born.
I said 5.
Oh, yeah, but when you were born, I'm sure you came out
I'm saying
immediately.
when I was 5, I guessed the 10 previous years.
Okay, my bad. Okay, that's my bad. I'm
and
sorry,
I dare you to prove otherwise.
Mike, I'm sorry I doubted you and cast aspersions on your ability.
Yep.
Should we send you to DARPA?
Yes, I want to be tested.
Yeah.
Well, at least
Which,
the EPA.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, DARPA would, like, really work into the conspiracy theories. So, Dr. Frank Yatsu, chairman of the neurology department at the University of Texas School of Medicine, which is not a place they said she was tested, has surmised that she hears noises generated by the Earth itself, adding, Charlotte may be detecting shifts in the Earth's electromagnetic field, which may also affect certain animals and cause them to behave in an unusual manner, a phenomenon long under serious study in Russia and China.
I bet you I know what that sounds like.
Brrr.
I was going to say, you ever heard, like, the grinding of teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I bet
hate
it sounds
that.
like. Yeah.
Fuck. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard. A number of the scientists who have tested Charlotte conclude that she hears in a very low frequency range, ordinarily unavailable to human ears. What does this have to do with being a walk-in?
Right.
Yeah. She explains that there are a series of 7 tones varying in pitch, frequency, and rhythm that she has learned to associate with seismic activity in specific geographical areas. She has also learned through study and observation that when a particular tone increases in volume or overlaps another tone, a seismic event will occur within 12, 36, or 72 hours, depending on the intensity of the tone.
Huh.
Is it Soundwave? Is she detecting the Decepticons?
No, she's hearing tone loc.
Funky Cold Medina.
That would cause earthquakes.
Yeah, damn straight. She got paid to do the wild thing. Anyway, unfortunately, it is not tone changes alone that trigger her awareness of approaching seismic activity. A great deal of pain is associated with the phenomenon, to the extent that she is unable to hold regular employment because she is so frequently ill and is often hospitalized. Boss, I'm sorry, I can't come in. There's an earthquake in Italy today.
I've got a disability. I hear earthquakes.
God damn it. Can I get one of those little placards and hang it from the rear view mirror for being able to sense volcanoes?
Right? You should get priority parking.
Yeah, for real. These symptoms in head, chest, and stomach indicate to her the area where the seismic activity is shortly to occur and the severity and type of quake or eruption. Well, my butthole itches. I guess that's it for Belgium.
Right.
Gosh, what the fuck is this? I love the fact that I don't know what's going on either.
Where the fuck are the walk-ins?
Yeah, I'm waiting. This is all just talking about earthquake, bitch, and I'm waiting for the alien to show up. When Charlotte, who had read some of my books in the psychic field, called me in September 1984 to discuss her peculiar and inconvenient talent, she expressed the belief that it was, quote, some kind of karmic punishment for deeds that she may have committed on the legendary continent of Atlantis many thousands of years ago. Once again, we return to fucking T-Rexes. She fucked a dinosaur, and now she gets a migraine when volcanoes happen.
Yeah, well, karma's a bitch.
It apparently. I can't come in. I have a tummy ache. There was a tremor. Integrated. Intrigued by her story, I sought counsel with my guides, which guides is capitalized, meaning she's talking to ascended masters. So this is some Helena Blavatsky shit.
Blavatsky.
So the guides declared, Charlotte King came into that body as a walk-in from Sirius about 8 years ago.
Shirley, you can't be serious.
I can, and don't call me Shirley. Here's the thing. I kind of want to do the voice of, like, the cybernetic ghost of Christmas past. Thousands of years ago. Anyway, when she found that the occupant of a particularly sensitive body wanted to leave, and that this body would work well for her in her mission to warn Earthlings of imminent disasters and give them time to evacuate dangerous areas if they wanted to survive in their present bodies.
So the first soul just fucking like moved out? Did they get a job promotion? Did they?
That is sure fucking what it sounds like.
No, I'm out of here. Floats off.
Yep. Peace! I just love the fact that the Ascended Masters seem to talk in run-on sentences. She is not quite the phenomenon that you believe, for there are others throughout the world with similar gifts of sensing earth changes and alterations beneath the earth's crust. Hers is not a karmic indebtedness, but a divinely given ability to help others through her alerts.
Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters already has their letter going out to her.
I don't think Youngster's going to fit this woman. I have a feeling she had a subscription to AARP and her favorite periodical was a TV guide. When I passed the message along to Charlotte, of whom I had never previously read or heard, she was impressed by the guide's far-ranging knowledge. What?
But she came to you.
Yeah. What the Anyway, it was true, she said, that there are others with a like gift, and also true that she had been rescued from a suicide attempt 8 years ago. Recounting the circumstances, she said that on Christmas Day in 1976, I should not be laughing at a suicide attempt. Jobless and separated from her husband, she was feeling such emotional and physical stress that she began gulping wine and found a half full half full. This fucking book. Half full bottle of pain pills. Quote, I decided to take them all, she recalls. I just wanted out, to end the emotional and physical pain caused by the constant sounds that I was hearing. Sounds like foghorns that no one else could hear. Hang on.
I say.
I better not look. I say I just might be in there. No, so the suicide attempt is when the walk-in happened, and she gained the powers, but she had the powers before she gained the powers.
I say, you're not hearing earthquakes. Your head's just empty and your brain's rattling it.
God damn it. That I could hear him doing that. She said that she reached the hospital too late to have her stomach pumped. So she died. End of the book. No. But after 16 hours in intensive care, she suddenly roused and, quote, became aware that I did not want to die. I knew I had a job to do, that my kids still needed me and my marriage could be salvaged. It was apparently during that period that the, quote, old Charlotte, also a sensitive, departed, and the, quote, new replacement came from Sirius to alert Earthlings to the radical changes that were beginning to occur on planet Earth.
I'm so glad that happened, because that changed everything, and now we know every single earthquake when it happens.
Yep, no one has died from an earthquake since 1980.
Yep.
I love that they're both named Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds?
Yeah.
What if it had been like Chuck?
Right.
Do you think Chuck Tingles will walk in?
Oh, man. Pounded in the butt by my walk-in from Sirius. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a tingler for that one.
Well, you got it.
Yeah.
He's definitely not of this world, that's for sure.
No, he is not.
Nope. Certainly not Buckaroos.
Yeah. God damn it. The walk-in Charlotte did put the marriage back together for a while, but eventually it was dissolved.
That was the worst spin-off of The Walking Dead.
The walk-in Charlotte. And she asked me about a particular man who has been supportive of her endeavors in more recent years. I put her question to the guides, who reported, Charlotte is doing exactly what she volunteered to come in to do. She was on Atlantis shortly before the breakup of that continent into smaller islands, and what? Thought it sank. And
That's
knew
just what the
from
Syrians want, or Sirius. What do you call them?
the Syrians, I guess? No,
yeah,
the
like,
dog people.
The dog people. There we go. That's just what the dog people want you to think.
You know, I'm tired of lizard men. Let's get on the dog men kick.
Yep, dog people. Let's do it.
Yeah, dog people.
Dog people. Smells like dog, talks like people.
Yeah, god damn it. Now where the fuck was I? She was on Atlantis shortly before the breakup of that continent and the smaller islands, and knew from experience precisely what the sounds were like before the catastrophe there. In Atlantis, she was the wife of the man she mentions, and they were well matched there. He helped her to alert others to escape from dangerous areas that were shortly going beneath the sea. I hate that.
Yeah.
Why does everybody have to have known somebody in Atlantis?
Right?
Well, no, that was Atlanta. I used to know people in Atlanta.
That's different.
Atlantis.
In the future, it'll be the same.
Yes.
But for now...
So you're saying Atlantis is just Atlanta traveled back in time and sunk into the ocean?
No, I'm just thinking of Futurama again.
Oh, okay.
Donovan,
the lost city
the
of
magician.
Atlanta. The magician. I wish I was watching Futurama instead of reading this.
all Atlanta, Atlanteanites, I guess,
Atlantans.
turn into mer people.
Mer people. Okay. Asked about her childhood in this lifetime, Charlotte said that it was an average one. Quote, I was raised on a small farm with 2 brothers and a sister. According to my mother and an aunt, until the age of 2 years, I used to scream every time I heard a low or vibrating sound.
Shit.
Or
Truck goes over the road. Starts screaming.
Or water going down the drain.
Oh my god.
God, what, man, how did you survive childhood?
It's like that kid from the Babadook.
I'm told there were also times when I would drop my toys, turn my head, and listen, but no one else could hear anything. That was the voices saying to kill your family. No,
Like that is pretty creepy.
yeah.
And it kind of reminds me of like cat behavior, where a cat will just like stop what it's doing and stare
Yeah.
at something.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they pull a marmalade. Yeah. I sighted my first UFO with my family in 1950 near Salem, Oregon. All I remember was my parents telling me that it kept pace with our car and that the airport also saw it but did not know what it was. Now, 38 years old, Charlotte says that the foghorn-like noises that she began hearing in 1976, quote, caused so much trouble in my marriage because no one else could hear them.
I'll say he's cheating on you.
Dang it. That's where I was going to go.
That after 3 months I filed for divorce. They write themselves, okay? To determine whether the noises were psychic, she enrolled in a parapsychology class at the local college. This is California. And discovered that she knew things about the pyramids and their energies that were simply not in the books.
Guys, she knows about the pyramid.
Y'all, I think she might be the Godhead for real this time. Not like those last 6 people.
Dang, she knows that the pyramids just keep going down, just keep getting bigger all the way down into like the core of the earth.
Mm-hmm. That's it exactly, Mike. Then came the suicide attempt that apparently resulted in the substitution of egos.
I say, kill yourself. Fuck.
Get the knife, boy, the knife!
You gotta go up the street, not across it.
Jesus.
Okay, imagine the movie Harvey, but instead of a giant rabbit, it's Foghorn Leghorn, and he just keeps telling you to kill yourself.
Oh man, I would watch that.
What, Foghorn? What do you mean? Yeah, stop stuttering, boy. Shortly thereafter, the quote new Charlotte determined to search in earnest for the causes and sources of the sound and the pain that no one around her was experiencing. Y'all, we're only like 3 pages into this goddamn chapter.
Jesus Christ.
You want to go to another chapter and then we'll take a break?
We did get our walk-in, yeah.
Yeah, we did get the walk-in, and it was on one of the next pages, the Charlotte King effect, as scientists now call it.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking Google this shit now.
Yeah, please do. It's the prime subject of an ongoing study called Project Migraine that is being conducted by Christopher Dodge, a life science specialist with the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., whom she telephones each time that she experiences the familiar symptoms and pinpoints where the quake or eruption will occur. I think she's just calling a man when she has a headache and says there's an earthquake.
So apparently Charlotte King's on LinkedIn. Yeah, there's a bunch of links. There's the charlottekingeffect.com. It's a WordPress site.
Fantastic.
Updated August 7th, 2025. There was an earthquake update.
Holy shit, she's still there.
Yeah, let's see. Who is Charlotte King?
Mike, can you look up Project Migraine?
Let's see.
And it was by Christopher Dodge.
Huh.
Anyway, David, you were saying.
Yeah, no, I've got her website and I'm reading her biography right now.
This is amazing.
To say the sound, as I call it, changed my life was an understatement.
Huh.
Google turns up nothing.
Yeah, go fucking figure. The hard scientific part of this is not out there.
Yeah, the Clanker overview says that Project Migraine likely refers to various research, awareness, or support initiatives focusing on migraines. Nope.
I do have an article from news.com.au from 2016. Earthquake-sensitive woman claims she has a 93% success rate predicting major natural disasters.
And what website is that again?
News.com.au.
Not news.com, not Weekly World News.
Nope.
Okay.
But it was
Slow news
they did say woman claims.
Claims, yes. Journalistic integrity.
Weekly World News would just say, woman can detect earthquakes.
And in love affair with Bat
Coast
Boy.
to Coast.
Oh, no. Of
Yeah,
course Art Bell talked to her.
Yeah, she was a guest.
Yep.
She's best known for her accurate prediction of major eruption in Washington's Mount St. Helens on May 18th, 1980. Yep. She was a mere 12 minutes off.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what, guys.
Oh, my God. Her last appearance was on May 5th, 2024. On Coast to Coast.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Interesting. Well, guys, why don't we read about, what do you want to do next? What was it? Arcturus connection? Arcturus connection?
Yeah.
And then we can do Frederick's Arcturian friends and Mission to Maui in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be page 128. This is fascinatingly stupid. All right. Chapter 7. The Arcturus Connection. By the way, I kind of feel like these episodes where I'm reading are like my audition to Audible.
I love the title of this chapter because it sounds like something I'd see on a really shitty movie app.
Yeah, it sounds like that, or like, the Lost Loves column in a paper.
Connections.
Yeah, missed Arcturus connections. Saw you on spaceship. You got probed. Contact me.
Holla.
Arcturus, one of the 3 brightest stars of the northern hemisphere, in the constellation Bootes, lies on a direct line with the tail of the constellation Ursa Major. The Encyclopedia Britannica, hey, remember those? Describes it as an orange-colored giant star 40 light years from the sun. Oh no. Because I have recently met several fascinating people who are said to have come directly to Earth life from that star, I asked the guides to describe it, and they wrote, by the way, she gets all this from automatic writing. We're familiar with that?
Mm-hmm.
We're like some ghost dude comes in and writes, gets control of your hand.
One of my favorite scenes from one of my favorite horror movies is an automatic writing scene, but like,
man,
I don't like this.
I thought you were about to say one of my favorite scenes from one of my favorite movies, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. They had an automatic writing scene there, didn't they?
Man, fuck them for doing that to John Hurt. Anyway, quote, "We have lately been to Arcturus and can tell you quite a lot about the influence that it has on souls seeking advancement there."
What a Yelp review so far.
Sir, looking for jobs? It is a leavening star. A force for good. And it is just leavening. It's fucking bread. and it is used for honing character and instilling in those who tarry there a desire to return to their respective planets and tell everyone what they have discovered. That each of us is something of a god. Capital G.
I happen to be something of a god myself.
And that we are all one. This is theosophy. That is all this is. Together we form God, and I'll form the head.
Like it's just the same shit packaged over and over again with a different rapper, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. All they ever do is look up Blavatsky and go, well, what kind of garnish can I add? Mm-hmm. But together we form God, and it is therefore essential that we help each other so that all may advance together. They then identified for me a group of souls who return to Earth bodies through the natural birth process, plus their leader, who they said came back to Earth from Arcturus as a walk-in 6 years ago. Man, we could have had the walk-ins all in one chapter with this.
Yeah.
No, we just had to go to Sirius. I first learned of this group of Arcturians in the spring of 1984. That was a busy year for this woman. When a man named John, Andreatis, wrote to me from New York City saying, I have been familiar with your work only since last summer, when I became aware that the message in your books is identical to what I have realized through my studies of the Hindu cycles of creation. As we know, the ancient religion of India, the Sanatana Dharma, is an explanation of the eternal, immutable laws of the universe. So as we understand these laws, the message is always the same. Did that statement mean anything?
I cannot parse it right now. Then again, I am tired, but also this is making me more tired.
Mike, you've had some alcohol. Has that helped you see into what the fuck I just said?
No, it washed upon me like the waves of time, and then ebbed out again into the sea of tranquility.
You know, I'm going to quote Rich Evans from Red Letter Media. She said words and they didn't form any kind of picture in my mind. To be perfectly candid, I had never heard of the Sanatana Dharma. All that I do is transmit the guide's messages to my readers. Although I have long believed that any of us who are legitimately tapping into a fourth dimensional source of enlightenment will receive essentially the same truths, since the fountainhead is universal wisdom. You know, let that sink in for a second. John's letter continued, I was reared in a very wealthy family without any religious training or guidance.
Like you use reared for livestock, not your own life.
I don't know, this guy sounds like livestock to me.
I was reared in a log cabin.
I was born a poor black child and... No, sorry.
Someone hates these cans.
I don't need my dog. However, from my earliest days, religion was my deepest interest. And I began reading the Bible from the age of 6. That's why I'm fucked up now. Out of the blue, at the age of 11, I began practicing yoga.
And at the age of 13, he got really into the Song of Solomon.
All of this because of that one girl in the hot pants. I sold my stereo to buy a harmonium.
Oh my god, someone give this fucking nerd a wedgie.
Mike, what is a harmonium?
I don't. That's not the thing I told you about yesterday, is it?
The Mellotron?
Oh, that's the Mellotron, yeah. No.
Yeah,
harmonium, I don't know.
I mean, if he bought a Mellotron, I'd go hang out with him, but a harmonium, I don't know. David, what's a harmonium?
It's like half a accordion.
Oh, is that one of those that you... Oh, okay, no. Okay,
Man.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
My real name is Weird Al Yankovic. No, so he sold his stereo, bought a fucking he bought half of an accordion.
Yeah, he couldn't buy a whole accordion.
Kevin, it's like a fancy like accordion that you'd set on a desk. It's like a bigger than an accordion. I guess it probably has more octaves.
All right,
it looks like it has more keys.
Look, I was never like a bully, but like I want to give this guy a swirly so bad.
Seems like some of them are foot pumps, so it's like an accordion, but you like instead of squeezing it and all, you're pumping it with your feet.
This man has never had sex.
Like fucking get a guitar, nerd.
Yeah, for real. At least be the guy from Animal House that John Belushi smashed his guitar.
There you
also
go.
Got a bit confused with the melodica, which is like the blowable little keyboard.
Oh, that thing, yeah. Hey, at least it wasn't a glass harmonica.
Yeah, that could cut you. Yeah. I don't know. That instrument's kind of metal because of how dangerous it is.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, so he sold his stereo to be the biggest nerd in the world and would practice yoga and chant to God for 3 to 6 hours every night.
Seems a bit excessive.
What the shit?
Oh, God. At age 14, I met my teacher. Hang on. Gotta turn the page.
Oh, no.
God damn it. Come on. I met my teacher, Frederick von Myers, with whom I have since been studying and working. I don't like the idea of this. And I also studied Sanskrit and physics at Columbia University and NYU. My teacher, Frederick, man, when a 14-year-old is on a first-name basis with a grown-ass teacher...
Yeah.
Like, this is an ABC after-school special. Holy shit. Anyway, Frederick is an internationally renowned Hindu astrologer and lecturer in the underlying unity between science and religion. I believe the technical term is a dumbass.
God.
Mike, how you feeling so far with all this science?
I don't know. I got distracted looking at harmoniums.
You know what? You're better off for it.
Harmonium sounds like some sort of element in a horror film.
It really does. They build a spaceship out of harmonium.
They discovered the harmonium and everything changed.
And they built the ship out of bullshitium. The astrological work that he does is entirely spiritual in that its purpose is to make one conscious of the karmic entanglements that have been created through our past deeds and thus show us how to master ourselves. The major emphasis is on how we can change ourselves by becoming conscious of our unconscious. For our will, united with God's, is more powerful than all the planetary influences. You know what? The emerald tablets are, like, better.
So here's the thing. This man presumably had a house and a career, and he believed this shit. And a harmonium, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, did I go down the wrong path in life?
I feel like we've all, like, Mike drove by a cult compound recently.
Yeah, in Houston.
And I'm kind of like, we need a shtick.
Yeah, it was a very large, white, like almost Taj Mahal looking building that had like a golden dome and spires and shit. And
the thing was so audacious, I'm shocked it didn't have the word Trump on the front.
Yeah. And that's not their only location. They have one in I think Sao Paulo or some other place.
Oh, they're franchised.
There's several, Mike.
It's literally a, Latino cult.
Mike, Juan knew who they were as soon as I
really?
mentioned them. He was like, "Oh, those assholes."
That's funny.
He is like, "Yeah, no, they're a cult amongst my people." I was like, "Okay, good.
Wow.
Good to know." We'll do another paragraph, and then we'll take a break. Intrigued, I asked the guy, God, stop asking him. Jesus, let him rest. Intrigued, I asked the guides about John and his teacher at our next sessions, and they wrote, "Get him away from that guy. He's a fucking pervert." No. John is from Arcturus. Frederick walked into his body a few years ago. Coming directly from that star where he knew John. That's a loaded-ass sentence, man.
Right. The good thing we're all mature adults here who don't, laugh at, innuendos.
Now, when they said he knew John, did they mean that in the biblical sense, or?
Right.
Frederick is a remarkable soul who has experienced every type of life on Earth and on numerous planetary systems.
I went to school with him on Venus.
He was badass. He had a Camaro. He chose to come back because of an urgent need to reach the young people
Oh.
who will be founding the new society after the shift of the Earth on its axis. And
Has that happened yet?
Still waiting on that one, actually.
Okay.
And he is dedicated to his work with children. John will be of enormous aid to those who need counseling because he is an old soul who taps into the universal wisdom. They were high priests in several previous incarnations, as they well know, and they are here this time to help awaken humanity before it is too late. They feel a destined role to help with the salvation of individuals and groups, and they are selfless in this task.
This is real fucking dumb.
This is incredibly dumb, and we are so talking about an old man getting into a young boy's pants in the 70s.
Ew.
Gross.
Can you repeat that, saying ew?
Yeah. I think we should emphasize that ew. In fact, that might be the name of the episode this week. Ew. All right. So, having pummeled your minds for damn nigh an hour so far, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll do 2 more chapters and then discuss.
Oh, boy. I say I hate this.
Boy, you're killing my brain cells. All right. We will be right back after this. Hey, Kevin here. Hope you're enjoying the episode.
Hey, who are you talking to, Kevin?
Listeners of our shows, I also want to let them know that if they're enjoying what we've been doing, they can support us on Patreon.
Oh, Patreon. Were you going to tell them about the early episodes? Also, Patreon-exclusive episodes that can be found there, too?
Well, yeah, I was going to do the
whole yeah, and then there's the other cool stuff, including art, merch for subscribers, like tote bags, hoodies, shirts, mugs.
Yeah, and
can you believe people could support us for only $5 a month? You're definitely going to mention that, too, right?
I was. Support Supernatural Selection and the Distraction Hole on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Visit patreon.supernaturalselectionpod.com to learn more and get started today. And we're back, unfortunately. We'll try to do the next 2 bits a bit more abbreviated because, wow, this is a lot. I mean, it's actually not a lot. It's like 226 pages, but like the idea of having to read all 226 of those pages, is
Yeah, we've only read, like, how many pages total, do you think? Like 7? Probably less.
Yeah, maybe 8.
Yeah,
maybe
like, it's
8.
just... And it's not great.
No. And it's just the Emerald Tablets and Tota's replaced with Zipnac.
Mm-hmm. It's all Stargate, you know, it's the same culture, it's the same symbol, just like this time it's a planet of Egyptians, this time it's a planet of Greeks, this time it's a planet of, like, feudal steppe Russians or something.
Yeah, I miss Stargate. Mostly because I didn't have to report on it. All right, so we're going to start with Chapter 9, Frederick's Arcturian Friends. And now we have context on who Frederick is. He's a guy who made friends with a 14-year-old boy that sold his stereo for a harmonium.
Ah, boy.
And he's also the one that, yeah, okay, he's into woo-woo.
Mm-hmm.
The next time that John Andreadis came down from New York, he brought with him Fritz Dykman. What? Senior Vice President of one of the world's largest television conglomerates. All right, one of y'all needs to look up that name. It is Fritz Diekmann.
Let's see. Fritz, is it Dykman or Diekman?
Diekmann, I guess. Diekmann.
Okay, because I have European Society for Organ Transplantation, PGA.
Yeah. No
auctions. No. I think there's like more than one Fritz Diekmann out there.
Yeah, just getting Dr. Fritz Diekmann, organ guy.
Look up television.
Yeah, because there's a cyclist in there too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It must be like John Smith, but, you know.
It must be Diekmann's world.
Oh, man, I miss Beekman now. That will be more entertaining than this book. Nope. All right.
Still getting the same doctor.
Was he a weathercaster? No, that's Fritz Coleman.
No.
What the fuck?
You say this guy is?
Senior Vice President of one of the world's largest television conglomerates who represents all of its interests in the Western Hemisphere.
There's no television conglomerates.
Buying, producing, and selling television productions. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, this is great.
It sounds made up.
Man, I love the fact that we're able to just fact check on the fly. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. I asked the guides about Fritz, and they wrote, he is one of the adepts who worked among the Hindu and Muslim elements of India a long time ago. He is steeped in Hindu philosophy and is of a high order indeed. He is, of course, from Arcturus.
Okay.
Yep.
Curious to know how such a highly successful executive could have become a student of Frederick von Myers. I drew him out about himself and learned that he was born in Germany during World War II. Had his schooling and training there, Hitler Youth, and is an officer in the West German Air Force Reserve. He lived in England, France, and for another 5 years in Munich before moving to the United States in 1974. It was during those years in Munich that he met Frederick. A friend, returning from a trip to Italy, excitedly reported that he had met an extraordinary person in Venice who would shortly be arriving in Munich. Hey, I met this dude. He's coming over. He came. And Fritz said that he was unusually impressed by the discipline, directness, openness, and honesty of the charismatic young man. Oh no. There's a lot of older people being impressed by young men.
A lot of grooming.
Yeah, a lot of grooming. At that time,
You're talking like trimming my mustache and
No.
stuff grooming, or are you talking about like capital G?
y'all, the information I'm about to read also about Frederick is worse.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
About the young man who at the time, a professional model for the Ford agency.
Young man.
I get it. Oh, God. Who was also deeply interested in spiritual development and astrology. Just staring at a dude over a pillow. What you thinking?
About the stars.
Well, there's no need to feel down, I said.
I don't get that.
Young man.
Oh,
Pick
right.
yourself off of the ground,
This
I said.
is just YMCA is all we're doing here. I get it. Quote, Frederick was traveling Europe a great deal at the time, Fritz recalled.
European, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And when in Munich, he would stay with me.
Young man.
Yeah, fuck.
Because you're new in town.
Yeah, man.
I'm new in town. It was the only time I've had a house guest who traveled with a suitcase full of books instead of clothes. He didn't have any clothes, guys.
You just
There's
slept
no
new to my
need
apartment.
to be unhappy.
God damn it, Mike.
Well, you know where you could go to get a change of clothes if you need them.
Yes.
YMCA?
The YMCA, yeah.
Indeed. Most of the books were about Edgar Casey. You know, the psychic.
Mm-hmm.
And there was also a fat black book called Ephemeris, in which Frederick became absorbed every night. It was all totally mysterious to me. All I knew was that he was doing a lot of checking and cross-checking, and occasionally would slam shut the astrology book saying, "Well, child, the stars have moved and so must I." Then he would move on.
The fuck?
What the shit?
I have no fucking clue. Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but I'm pretty sure, he needs to get tested. Fritz said that their paths did not often cross during the ensuing years. Quote, "After I moved to New York 10 years ago," he explained, "I was busy with my career, with burning the candle at both ends." This is so full of innuendo. Our pursuits were running in opposite directions, and as a result, my contact with Frederick was only negligible. Curiously, it was the same friend who originally introduced us in Munich who reestablished our friendship. After a visit of several weeks in New York during 1982, he was preparing to return to Germany when he expressed a desire to see Frederick again. The three of us went out together. And in the weeks that followed, I occasionally hung out at Frederick's apartment with all the young people who kept regularly showing up there.
This is a really cool German guy.
Yeah, that's, slowly becoming intrigued by an approach to life that was unfamiliar to me.
Okay, yeah, no, this is definitely
Yeah, no, you know what? Let's go to the next chapter we were going to do, because this is just going to end up with...
So,
I'm ending up on a
unconventional European lifestyle, older man taking younger man into his influence. Young man.
Like, you ruined us.
Well, it's fun to stay at the
YMCA. Okay, we're going to do Mission to Maui. How's that? You want to talk about Maui?
Maui.
Yeah, that was my favorite episode of the Brady Bunch because, they all became secret agents.
Oh, we're
on vacation, yeah.
Yeah, okay, David, real quick. You remember Wild Rebels on MST3K?
Yes.
How Banjo got hit in the back of the head with a surfboard and he couldn't talk anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that, like, Greg Brady in the Hawaii episode of the Brady Bunch was like Banjo's origin story?
Maybe.
Where he wiped out because of the tiki idol?
Yeah. Man, that was a really dumb fucking thing, man. The Brady Bunch is great.
It was like, what can we get away with? What can we get away with on this show with a bunch of unrelated children of approximate ages being real fucking horny for each other and having to pretend to be siblings?
Yeah, because weren't they all just slamming
behind
the scenes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Mission to Maui.
Young man.
God damn it. What have you done, Mike?
The best thing ever.
Inhabitants of God damn it, I'm waiting for one of you assholes.
Well, you know who are inhabitants? Young men.
Yes.
You fucking broke me, you bastards.
Well,
Oh, God. Inhabitants of Maui, that idyllic island in America's Hawaiian chain, may not know it, but according to psychic sources that are living in one of the Earth's most powerful vibratory centers for contacting space beings.
If this island's a rockin', don't come a knockin', I guess. Unless
Period.
E.T.
Y'all, that sentence didn't complete.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And hopefully, this power source is soon to be harnessed to awaken our higher consciousness. By Hitachi.
Oh, jeez.
Bjorn Odenheim.
Another young man.
The Swedish scientist inventor who I introduced in my previous book, Threshold to Tomorrow.
What's with all the fucking Europeans, man?
They're freaky like that, I guess.
There's just so many of them.
Yeah, but he plans to move his base of operations from Sweden to Maui because he believes he has discovered there a tremendous vibration that can link him more closely to power of light.
Now, I know about a bunch of young men who wrote a song about good vibrations. And they were the Beach Boys.
That's a completely different band, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. But anyway, power of light, as he calls his guiding spirit source, and thereby uplift humanity. Yeah, he's moving from Sweden to Maui just for psychic reasons. Nothing to do with sunlight and bikinis. Bjorn has been told by Power of Light that the capital city and scientific center of the lost continent of Lemuria, oh motherfucker, the lost continent of Lemuria, that legendary landmass in the Pacific Ocean, was located just off the coast of Maui. And that its positive vibrations can be utilized by means of a powerful crystal that he possesses.
You saying positive vibrations, Kevin? Are they, in fact,
good vibrations?
Are they giving him the excitations?
They are. And God only knows what I think about them.
Kokomo.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. Kokomo. Go suck. Anyway. Go suck eggs.
Or toes.
Okay, Dungeon AI. To open new horizons for mankind. Readers of Threshold to Tomorrow are aware that my guides, as well as the highly evolved walk-in whom I call Michael, separately identified Bjorn to me as the walk-in soul of Albert Einstein.
Now, No, Mike, you have to tell us if you're an Arcturian who's walked into that body.
That's the law. You have to tell us.
I don't think so, but maybe I have amnesia.
Okay, but are you Albert Einstein?
I'm pretty sure I'm not, because I'm not steering the boat.
God damn it. Oh, God damn it, that movie. Oh, God. So, anyway, Bjorn has pointed out to me as the walk-in soul of Albert Einstein, that towering intellect whose advances in the realm of scientific thought helped to revolutionize our understanding of the cosmos. The transferal of egos was said to have occurred during a hypnotic sleep on a beach in western Sweden during a howling windstorm in 1967.
So typical Swedish summer.
What the fuck?
Ah, yes, the winds of change.
Ja, Bjorn är discouraged deeply Okay, hang on. Bjorn, you notice they're all suicidal? All these walk-ins?
Well, they're European.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's the other lady was from Oregon.
I say it's cold in Europe.
Freeze my tail feathers off.
Young man.
God damn it. Mikey stole your bit. What you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna let him have it.
Bjorn, a discouraged, deeply unhappy man of 36.
Wow, oh, Jesus, that's
kind of young to be so disillusioned.
It seems very familiar to me.
Okay, so you're telling me a morbidly depressed man went and slept on a beach in a windstorm. Wow.
Did he have rocks in his pocket?
I don't know. Hey,
like a Victorian woman?
Oh, God, dude, it gets worse.
Oh, no.
He had taken with him a shotgun, which he intended to use to end his
typical beach attire.
Is this Kurt Cobain?
To end his life. Holy shit. Bjorn went out with rocks and a shotgun. Oh shit. But
Bjorn, it gets better.
Bjorn, we're glad you're alive, buddy. But during that coma-like sleep, a substitution of egos apparently occurred, and he awakened with electrifying new goals and scientific talents. Is this thing he could do with his tongue? No, God, fucking a shotgun on the beach in a windstorm in
on a
Sweden.
Fucking, Swedish beach. Everything looks like an Ingmar Bergman film. Death's there getting ready to... Yeah, Death's sitting there ready to play chess with him.
Ingmar Bergman's The Life of Kurt Cobain. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? This is the most depressing shit I've ever read. It's hilarious.
Didn't know you could suck prime a shotgun.
Yeah. Soon thereafter, he became aware that during sleep, he was being instructed by a group of otherworld entities who were telling him how to develop clean energy sources and to perfect inventions that could raise the consciousness of humankind. Also, kill your family.
I mean, obviously that's false because neither of those things have come to fruition.
Well, maybe he found another shotgun.
We don't have clean energy or raised consciousness.
In answer to my questions about this phenomenon, my own guide wrote, wrote, "The soul of Einstein lives now in Bjorn's body."
A depressed gun-toting Swede.
He is in direct contact with highly developed soul sources in the galaxy, and because of his performances in past lives, he is given every assistance to speed the rediscovery of forms of energy that will revolutionize the world in the 21st century. You remember when that happened like 20 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that guy showed up with a shotgun screaming about free energy on the beach.
Yeah, and ExxonMobil killed him.
Yep, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
A strong leader soon emerged within the spirit group that was directing Bjorn's work. And in early 1981, Bjorn said that he appeared to him in a waking vision, identifying himself as Power of Light. At Bjorn's request, I asked the guides for further identification of this strong spirit, and they replied that another name for him was Seraphim, or Serapis, an archangel directing the force of light transformed from darkness, and that he had wielded great influence on many Europeans, including Johann Sebastian Bach and Franz Liszt.
Europe's greatest hits.
From Serapis. Yeah. Shortly before Bjorn's vision, he and his wife Angela had visited me in Washington, D.C., en route to California, and while on the West Coast, he seemed unable to achieve a clear contact with Power of Light, whom he had begun to call Paul. Jesus Christ. On returning to Sweden, the channels were again open. And while proceeding from his clean energy projects, he also received important scientific assignments from the Swedish government and academics.
Young man, you've got homework.
God damn it. As well as from the United Nations. Meanwhile, Paul had begun instructing him how to build a pyramid. Just fucking stack rocks, motherfucker. And
the walls lean inward a little bit.
Yeah. And use a powerful crystal to open the awareness of human beings. And on a subsequent trip to Maui in 1983, Bjorn discovered a power center that seemed made to order for his important undertaking.
Huh.
Paul, in commenting on the trip, told him, I led you to the bottom half of the ancient pyramid of Lemuria in Maui. It is a very interesting building since it was over 50,000 years old by Earth time. You also visited the sacred temple where a light ray was striking you despite the inclement weather. Wow, that's worth mentioning.
The top half of the pyramid was kind of weirdly in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
And it said Bass Pro on the side.
Nice.
Now I am going to give you the exact position of the capital city of Lemuria, which is underwater in the bay just outside of Maui.
Oh, nice to be all in just one place.
Yep. This city was named Denarali. And many parts of it are still intact. It may be possible to dive there and vacuum away some of the covering sand so that you will find the remains of buildings.
Or just go to the Bass Pro Shops. Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit? The scientific center containing a large crystal similar to the one on Atlantis. This motherfucker spoke in parentheticals?
Well, wouldn't you if you were an all-knowing, all-seeing, all-tap-dancing, disembodied voice?
I mean, I guess if I'm a god. Anyway, is still there beneath the waters. I recommend that you make a floating platform and anchor it directly above the crystal. Then, with your amplifier and your crystal, using the black hole and the lenses...
What?
You can create a tremendously powerful magnetic power field.
Young man, are you breaking physics?
A black hole and the lenses.
So there's a crystal down there, but he's got a crystal up there, and he's got black holes and lenses.
So he can make a magnet.
And is he a lensman?
I don't know, because that also involves psychics. Anyway, He can make a powerful magnetic field where people can experience the energies in the amplified universe, capitalized, universal magnetic field, or oomph.
You know what can make, powerful magnetic fields?
Magnets?
Fucking copper wire and electricity.
Yeah, but,
Which you can find at the YMCA.
Yes.
In the walls.
Young man.
Along with some meth.
Created by the contact between your crystal and the crystal of your mirror on the ocean floor. Oh no, it continues. He's just staring at power of light going, I'm going to make you squirt. Individuals will have varying... This motherfucker is long-winded. Individuals will have varying experiences relevant to their own vibrational level. Because there are almost as many vibrational levels as there are people.
Yeah, like I've seen some of these, they have like 10, 12, 14 vibration levels. Just, look on Amazon.
Yeah. Some will see into the future and have visions. Some.
Wow, a vibrator's so nice it makes you see visions.
I used my Hitachi and I made money at the stock market.
I could totally see myself using it later.
Some will see situations in their past lives. I used a Hitachi and I was Julius Caesar.
Past life regression with a vibrator.
I came and went to a past life. Others will be reinforced with the strength and power to reach their goals.
I've become the Hulk with this magic wand.
If the goal is on the side of light and not of darkness.
My butt plug made me the Pope.
People with very low vibrations will probably feel tired. Because their subconscious will fight the rising consciousness and a kind of interior blockage may occur.
that happens if it doesn't have a flared base.
I suggest that you ask everyone to write down their reactions.
Young man, what is your reaction?
The experience is absolutely harmless because these energies are on such a high frequency that they cannot affect any organic tissues or anything in the physical body except the vibrations.
Prostate would beg to differ.
Young man. Okay, well, just another paragraph or so here. Paul then gave Bjorn specific directions for situating the platform above the Lemurian crystal, but told him to divulge this location to no one until he was ready to erect the platform.
Now, here's the problem with Paul. It's supposed to be Bjorn, doing all this because Bjorn's the genius, right?
But Paul is
fucking micromanaging this shit.
Yeah, no, let him vibe, dude.
No, guys,
let him cook.
You're missing it. He's a genius because he was smart enough to listen to Paul.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Young man. Paul then gave Bjorn... said that wrong. Paul then gave Bjorn specific directions for situating the platform. Yeah, we did that one. Okay, sorry. To no one until he was ready to erect the platform. In discussing his new project, Bjorn confided, Paul has been telling me for some time to concentrate on raising the consciousness of people all over the world and to teach them how to increase their brain capacity by using harmonies from light, colors, and sound at the same time that they are resting in the stabilizing vibrations from the amplified oomph. Although I shall continue to work on the hydrogen clean energy projects that the dark forces are trying to block, I am now concentrating on the move to Maui to build Paul's Center for Higher Consciousness and an amplifier system for giving people the opportunity to increase their brain capacity in the oomph. I'm done.
So that's where
this book.
Sudoku came from.
Well, enough vibrations will just wear anybody out.
I just, you vibrate, you get the oomph, and then, like, you see your past lives.
You want to smoke a cigarette?
I swear. You look over, Paul is sitting there going, was it good for you?
In the Navy.
God damn it. Young man. Oh, God.
We sabotaged Kevin so much, he's sabotaging himself.
Yep, pretty much. I'm going to be at work, turning and looking at Juan going, young man.
Well, speaking of sabotage, I can't stand it. I think Mike planned it.
I think, oh, God.
I've been in this state since Watergate.
Wow, what a fucking book.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Also, anybody could read that without just murdering people. Kevin. Your excuse.
Obviously, everything that they said was going to happen happened, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you remember there hasn't been a deadly earthquake since the 80s, and
we've had all this amazing clean energy since like 92.
And God, I vibrated so hard I came and saw myself as a protozoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fucking nuts, dude.
That's probably one of the most out-of-pocket quotes we've had here on the show.
Really
now the thing is,
president.
Now the thing is, I had to work on that because the first time the vibrations happened, I just got really tired. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this book came in like a bundle I bought off like eBay of like batshit woo-woo books. And again, like we were talking about off mic, this is all just freaking theosophy with aliens and Hitachi vibrators, I guess.
And pyramids and crystals.
And young men.
And seraphim.
Any young men?
Serapis.
Yeah.
That's the word that got me was Serapis. Jesus, that was wow. That came back and bit me in the ass. I don't know. In some ways, that is the dumbest one I've read so far.
And it's all. I think it's because we've heard this story like so many times with just a different dressing to it.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, by the way, next time we do this, I've got like 2 or 3 paperback Whitley Strieber books.
Ooh.
Those are going to be fascinating.
Yes, no, Strieber's great.
Yeah. And I didn't let y'all enjoy that. I read this instead.
No, I think we had a good time with that, young man.
Yeah, I think so, young man. Mike, how you feeling? Better now that it's done? What's that? Not enough wrong?
Feeling vibratory and sore.
Your soreness. Wow. This, God, I'm trying to not have dead air because I feel like we're all just going to sit here with 1,000-yard stares if I'm not talking.
It's kind of like that. I'd be 1,000-yard staring if my eyes weren't drooping from exhaustion.
Yeah.
It's a weird sensation for me right now, young man.
I'm just young man, I'm just staring through my monitor. Oh, man. No, not oh, man. It's young man.
Young man. Yeah, no, I need to start buying,
man.
like, really shitty books. I just need to start buying more books more than ever.
Yeah. I got paid. I need to get, like, another shipment in sometime. So, we're feeling okay, though? We had fun?
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Learned some stuff?
Yeah.
Like I said.
It's always fun to see what coat of paint they put on the same shit.
Well, it's always fun to stay at the YMCA.
God fucking damn it all. So I guess that's it for this week. I hope everybody out there enjoyed it because it was a lot of fun, but man, was it dumb. So Mike, have you got anything you'd like to plug before we go?
Young man, are you listening to me? I said. Young man, what do you want to be? I said. young man.
You could have just said no.
You could make real your dreams.
You've pulled up the lyrics,
Of
haven't
course.
you? You son of a bitch.
But you've got to know this one thing.
What?
No man does it all by himself,
Okay.
I said.
So, Mike, you've been asked to join the Village People. What is your costume?
Ooh, good question.
I'd be the first village person astronaut.
Ooh,
I like
that's a good
it.
one. That is a
Yeah,
good
that's
one.
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Man.
Just have an assless spacesuit.
In space, no one can hear you toot.
In space, no one can hear you. Hear your dummy thick ass clap.
Yes.
There's too much ass. We've reached critical ass.
David, what would you be if you joined the Village People?
I'm gonna be the Village People's first Gundam.
SS Gundam. Oh god, I think I'd be like sexy lifeguard, but like 1920 swimsuit lifeguard.
Oh, that's
Stripey
wonderful.
onesie.
Yeah, the stripy onesie with like the head cap on and everything, and like a handlebar mustache.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, yep, that's me. Yep. So, okay, Mike's gonna plug the fact that he's just reading lyrics. David, have you got anything you want to plug?
You know what? I am gonna plug myself. I can officially announce that I now have a full-time writing position at the college that I work at, English position. It's very exciting. That's what's been keeping me busy, is that kind of transition into the career role, but that's going to even out, and I'm going to get shit done, and I'm going to have plenty of money to buy really shitty books so I can subject you to pain, Kevin.
Good.
I was going to say, plugging yourself, that's totally legal and you're within your rights to plug yourself.
I just hope the vibration doesn't, fuck with me.
Oh, young man, you've got to
Young
learn.
man.
We wouldn't be the Village People, we'd be the Village Idiots.
Yeah.
Idiots.
I'm just going to
Idiots.
plug Spooky Dice Bag real quick. We've got some really interesting shit that's going to be coming up soon in the show with our characters. Me and
The
David both have
Feywild.
some. Oh, yeah, not just that, but
Yeah.
there's some really weird, interesting character shit about to happen. So
Mm-hmm,
definitely give that a listen. Spooky Dice Bag available on your podcatcher of choice.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I want to thank everyone for listening. If you would like to learn more about the show, you can head to supernatpod.rocks. That is supernatpod.rocks. You can find a link to our Discord, our Patreon, our store, and every episode of this and the Distraction Hole. So, we'll be back next week with a Weekend Weird. So until then, stay safe and stay frosty. Goodbye. Young man.
I feel
I
like
was
I
once
missed
in your
out.
shoes.
What was that, Mike?
I was gonna say I feel I missed out. Like the YMCA, in my time, was just like a swimming pool.
Yeah, it sounded way more cool back then.
Yeah.
Though,
You're like,
hey Mike,
Huh.
watch your cornhole.
well, like you could travel all over the country and stay
Stay at the YMCA, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now-
yeah.
I think Big Hotel took them out.
Oh, Big Hotel did it?
Probably.
I blame Trump.
I'd
He
blame
owns
Reagan,
hotels.
really.
Him and his little silly YMCA dance. The song has the fucking dance in the lyrics.
It does.
Just do that.
Just do that. That's all you gotta do.
Just do the little arm pump back and forth. That's him.
Yeah. I've got better moves than that. Anyway,
And that's sad, young man.
that is young man. Any young